For 2 decades, I have explored Greek mythology with adolescents, which is quite dangerous territory. For these stories, if not navigated carefully, could cause arrested development every bit as much as fermented beverages can. Dionysus Crisis. The ancient myths' themes reek of pubescence. It's not my fault. The gods made me do it. Oh shit, now I remember a prophecy that said this would happen. I won't die, 'cause I'll just chain Thanatos up. But Mom, all my friends said they would have eaten the pomegranate seeds too. Whatever, Dad. Watch me clear the sun. Hey, Paris took Menelaus' girl. There's gonna be a big fight in Troy. Let's go. We swore we'd have his back. You think she's prettier than I am? That's okay. I'll just turn her into a 6-headed, 12-legged monster. Then you'll fall in love with me, right? You were mean to me, so my daddy's gonna kill you all. The characters' actions are extreme, fueled by revenge, insecurity, and tantrums. The plots are at once seductive and melodramatic. No one behaves, especially not the deities. The conflicts and punishments make Lord of the Flies look like Goodnight Moon. Rape, plunder, sacrifice, incest, cannibalism, corpse degradation. Oh my! Most troubling, though, and actually the point to which I've been building, is that the humans have no autonomy. Their destinies, revealed by oracles, are unshakable prophecies. In all translations of nearly every myth is a sentence to this effect. The old prophecy had come true, no matter how hard, fill in the blank, tried to avoid it. And who decrees these prophecies? Why, a gang of childish, feuding deities, vomited up by Cronus, who demand only a few things of the humans, slitting the throats of livestock, spilling wine, and being suck-ups any way they can through sculptures, games, and song. The head god Zeus is not concerned with human character or development because he didn't even make humans. Prometheus did. In these mythic stories, humans are toys played with whimsically in the spirit of Deus ex machina or retribution. And paradoxically, while they are subjected to these divine whims, they are often pinned to a predetermined fate. It is no wonder that this civilization collapsed and its gods were demoted to cartoons and retail brands. We should aspire to dance in the light rather than wading through blood. Greek mythology reimagined. What if Orpheus had the courage to look ahead? What if Narcissus fell in love with what's beneath the surface? What if Oedipus solved the riddle of his true identity? What if Odysseus' journey were self-initiated, and his quest, his own heart? Inhale fire, breathe out light. This is the story of a person who found their way. Their gender is not important. Skin, hair, and eye color? You decide. Their name is Peraji, for this myth is alive each time you read or hear it. The rhythms of the universe had grown tiresome. Humans were entranced by the escape screens they displayed in their living rooms, carried in their bags and pockets, wore on their wrists, and held in their hands. What were they escaping from? Monsters? No, I think you know. Peraji had a loving family, supportive partner, a meaningful job, physical health, sound acumen, and a languishing imagination. They woke up each morning to bury themselves in routine and expectations. For breakfast, they ate in security, washed down with resolve to hold a note throughout the day that would not disrupt the universe's hackneyed rhythm. One afternoon, Peraji left work. Their head ached from asking and answering lots of how questions, from guessing what others wanted them to do. Their eyes were weary from reading faces, situations, and receptions, and how their spirits sagged from carrying paranoia. But this day, Peraji did not drive home. As they walked across the parking lot, something on the concrete's edge caught their attention. A small, oval object the color of a husky's eyes. Peraji picked it up, rolled it around on their palm, like mercury. Mesmerized, Peraji watched a mysterious substance form into a star. They gasped and inhaled its burnt earth aroma. The star's photosphere undulated through the air, attaching to their chests, beneath which their heart beat in anticipation. From palm to heart, the photospheric cord grew taut. Without thinking, Paraji plucked it, and the sound was nothing they had heard before, the sound of epiphany. And when they strummed it instinctively, the sound was that of popping light and leaping fish. So Paraji strummed and strummed and strummed and strummed until the parking lot was a concrete dot below. They floated on their belly through glowing stars, and the cord retracted into their palm, so they stretched their arms out wide, hugging their existence. Their shoulders, hips, and feet bounced pleasantly off stars that comprised the Husky constellation. With each bounce, they loved their existence more. When Paraji's feet touched down, the earth had rotated away from the sun into darkness, and Paraji was home. Overcome with love, they exhaled light, and they continued to exhale light throughout their life. But it was a light that you could not see. Rather, it made all that Paraji faced glow from within, and all that Paraji touched feel like a husky's sun-warmed back. Even the things that had once sickened, terrified, or angered Paraji. And so they saw and felt everything as worthy and connected. Perhaps to ground this myth, you would like to meet this story at the edge of the concrete. Fair enough. Paraji had held the shell of a robin's egg, which was complete, save a tiny jagged hole in their hand, which had been just enough at just the right time for them to leave the concrete, to gently squeeze the shell, an intimate pop, and admire the mosaic of pale blue shell and skin, while inhaling smoke carried from leaves and branches burning in the adjacent neighborhood. And that sensory synthesis propelled them to walk to a nearby field and lie on their belly in the grass as 3 Siberian huskies circled them in a game of chase. Paraji did not return to their car. They walked 7 miles home, through trails, across bridges, through their neighborhood. When they reached their home, it was dark. Their partner threw open the door, releasing panic and sharp words. But Paraji calmly exhaled, marveling at their partner's glowing concern. When they hugged their partner, their palms absorbed the heat of their connection.